Ike Live, brought to you exclusively by Abu Garcia.
Hi there. Whoa. That was a scary face. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Thanks for joining us with a brand new Ike Live here at the bar. We got a good show for you tonight. Tonight's a little, I would call it a unique blend of a traditional at the bar live plus a little bit of Manic Hat Monday sprinkled in. So first of all, I want to thank you for joining us. This podcast is brought to you by Abu Garcia, the maker of great rods and reels. Head on over to abugarcia.com. Check out the brand new Beast combo, spinning and casting. It's pretty awesome. If you like throwing big glide baits, or if you like throwing bigger stuff, spinning stuff, perfect combo. Also brought to you by Tackle Warehouse. Everyone I know shops Tackle Warehouse. Head on over to tacklewarehouse.com. They got some great holiday sales continuing over there. Also, they have exclusive stuff. Like, what better Christmas gift than to give your favorite fisherman an exclusive color, size, shape from Tackle Warehouse? That's a great gift. Head on over to tacklewarehouse.com. Last but not least, we're brought to you by the Ike Foundation. We're trying to get new kids fishing one at a time. If you want to get involved in figuring out how to grow the sport, how to get more kids off video games and more kids fishing, head over to ikefoundation.org. .org. We'll also have an update on some Ike Foundation stuff at the end of the show. Got a lot of people checking in with us. Let me remind you, I'm going to shout some people out. We got Parker Fishing. We got Dan Vaughn checking in with us. Josh Walker. James Finn checking in with us tonight. What's up, fellas? How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful one. Let me remind you, if you're watching, we want to hear from you about the topics, and then obviously about these hats. This is a big part of the show. If you've been following our social media the last few years, one of the most successful promotions that we've ever had in the history, 20, 30 years in the history of doing this, has been the Manic Hat Monday promotion, where every Monday we give a hat, I sign it, and we put it on there. Thank you. I know my hair looks great. We put it up on there for like a sweepstakes, and
we pick a random person.
We pick a random person every Monday. And guys, if you're watching
52 weeks.
52 weeks a year, 52 hats, right? And if you're watching this, you may already know this, but I want to make you aware that winning a hat on Manic Hat Monday is harder than winning the Mega Millions or Powerball.
That's probably true.
That's true, because very difficult to win one of these hats. So tonight, really, really cool. We are going to make these hats available to you guys. If you want one personally, if you want one for your kids, your brother, your dad, your mom, your aunt, a neighbor, somebody in the fishing club, we've got a little system here. Beck's going to explain it, but we will pull that hat that you want, and I will sign it. I will personalize it to whoever you need it signed to. And we're doing it for a low price. I think it's $15.
Yep. So these hats, $15. All the other ones are whatever they're listed, regular price. But these we slashed and burned.
Slash and burn.
Because I think it's like $5 for shipping. So it's $20. You get a signed hat was kind of the thought process.
Yeah.
But you can get anything you want. There's a special notes section. So if you don't want one of the trucker hats, you can buy something else, just put in the special notes. If you want it made out to your name or to your loved one, whatever it might be, put that in the notes section. If you do that right now, while we're on the show, you can watch Mike sign your hat. So I actually already have some orders that have come in earlier today. We're going to sign for these people. I also have a couple of people. We have like the super special sack for Ike's surprise sack.
Yeah, my surprise sack.
Bag of bliss.
Yes.
So Ike sacks about, I think it's $48, but it's they range from like 125 to 150. They've got like sweatshirts, t-shirts. It's just, we're kind of moving through a lot of merchandise. So whatever your size, I think the larges are already gone. I might have a couple XLs, double XLs, but I even had someone who wanted something signed within their surprise sack. So we're going to try.
Hello. We're just going to keep saying surprise
We might have
sack.
done this on purpose.
The whole night.
Enjoyed it. We didn't think ladies wanted like sack.
Yeah.
So it's my bag of bliss.
We got about 100 people watching live. This is a normal show too, guys. So we're going to bring up some topics as the show goes on. We'd love to hear from you. Of course, it wouldn't be at the bar if we weren't enjoying a beautiful adult beverage. And I hope you're at home watching, enjoying a beverage with us, or a Coke or a pop or whatever you're drinking. I want to shout this out from my buddy Dave Brodzik, aka Fathead, aka Wharf. If you remember the old Ike Live show, my buddy Dave bought this for Becky and I for Christmas. And this is a Dogfish Head Pennsylvania Tuxedo, which is a pale ale brewed with spruce tips for the holidays. Spruce tips. This is a limited edition, a pale ale from Dogfish Head. I had one last night. I already know what it's going to taste like, guys. This is so good. So if you're watching at home, enjoying an adult beverage, cheers. Okay, and Becky's drinking water at the bar. How lame. Somebody tell Beck to step it up here instead of the water. Also, I do want to remind you that we started the show at 7. And if you're watching and you're a big Monday night football fan, the Eagles are on tonight at 8:15. So Eagles. So we will end the show at around 8 o'clock. Matthew with a question. I don't think it's an Indian pale ale. It's a lighter. It doesn't taste like a heavy IPA, Matt. It's more like a lighter pale ale. Think maybe a lighter version of the 60-minute IPA without not as hoppy, with definitely a pine flavor to it. So it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Likes a quitter.
Yeah, somebody else was saying 8:15 sharp. So we're going to start the first topic while hopefully some requests are coming through here, and I will start signing these. But topic number 1, guys, and we want to hear from you. A male, female, want to hear from you on this topic. What is the perfect, or what do you want this holiday when it comes to something fishing related? The Christmas, I'll tell you this, since I was a young boy, and by young boy, I mean, probably since I was 7 or 8, 9 years old, I always loved to get something under the tree that was fishing related. A rod, a reel. I remember, if you're a fan of the show, you've heard this a million times, but one year I received the color selector under the tree for Christmas. And I was so excited. And it was basically, it looked like a...
Are we telling our most favorite gift we ever received?
No. Why?
Oh, well, you just put me on the spot because I didn't even think about that.
Well, no, nobody thought about it. I just brought it up.
Oh.
But anyway, color selector was a great one. So I'm curious to hear from you guys and Becky, since now she's all mad at me because I just brought this up. What do you want for Christmas, but fishing related? That's what? Now, you don't want anything fishing related, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't know. Pots. Oh, I want planters. I want to have a lot of plants in my house.
Plants.
That's what I asked for Christmas.
Okay. Tim Jennings wants an Ike hat. Tim, we can make that happen. Shout out to Tim Jennings.
Tim, I'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, Beck said see you Wednesday. John Moore saying a digital scale. John, that's a good one. I got to be honest with you. John, I've used a lot of the digital scales out there, and not that I love who makes this scale, but the Bubba scale is legit. And the whatever the top of the line Bubba scale is, a lot better than some of the scales that I've used. Cody Roberts wants forgiveness from his wife for buying so much tackle throughout the year. Cody, that's a good gift.
Do you know how you get forgiveness? You get her a really nice Christmas gift.
Really nice.
Really nice.
In particular, Cody.
Things are forgiven.
Yes, Cody. In particular, if you're watching, jewelry would be a good bet. A purse, designer purse. I'm not talking about like a Coach purse. Screw that. I'm talking about like a Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Chanel, Gucci, something like that. That's how you get ultimate forgiveness from your wife. Nick checking in with us from Texas. How you doing tonight? Let's see. We got some.
I keep posting the link to the shop with the hats because I've got people asking for the link. So I'm hoping that it says it's showing up on all the feeds. So hopefully it is.
Yeah. Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I try to butcher every designer name if I can.
They sell the Louis Vuitton on the street corner.
Yeah, that's the great thing in the fishing industry. For the most part, designer names in the fishing industry are pretty easy to pronounce, right?
No, they're not.
Sure they are. Daiwa, Shimano, easy. Is it
Rapala or Rapala?
Well, I don't know about that one, but Abu Garcia, easy name to pronounce. Berkeley, easy, So, TJ Boom Fishing checking in with us. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good one. Michael's checking in with us. Lenny Speed in with us right now. How you doing, guys? All right, so
Lenny thinks you look young.
Thank you, Lenny. I got my beard going. The thing about getting older is the gray doesn't hide. And I know a lot of anglers out there that fish the elites and fish the Bass Pro Tour. I won't name any. If you want to bring them up on the chat board, go right ahead. But, a lot of the older guys on tour are using that dye, that Just for Men dye. They're using that black spray. I feel like, the weathered look is kind of good. If you're a crankbait angler, that you want a crankbait. A good crankbait is missing an eye. It's got scratches on it. It's beat up. It's got hook rash. Dude, look at this. I'm beat up. I'm old. I'm well worn. I'm well used, and I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? So we'll leave the gray in there. No problem on that.
Yes, if you added a hat to your cart, we can you can personalize it. So there is a special notes section. So just put what you want on the hat.
Yes. So I'm actually gonna
any hat on the site.
Yeah, any hat on the site.
You
can literally buy any hat you want, and we'll get it signed for you. I want to still hear your ideas on what makes a great holiday gift for fishermen. Digital scale for sure, I think was a good one. I want to bring one up, and it's a guide trip. That's a good one. Guys, if you're looking for a present for someone, look around at your local guides. Here in this area, we got Mike Breeding on the Upper Susquehanna.
All right, so I will track my statement.
You will?
Because I never want a fishing gift for Christmas.
Okay.
But
a trip.
If there's an experience involved, that would be the only reason that I would want it.
Yeah, we got Rich Leadbeater, Rhythm of the Tides down on the Upper Chesapeake Bay. A lot of good guides around here, but check out the guides. I think that would be a ultimate Christmas present, Yeah. If we were here in Vegas, if our son Vegas was here, I know his answer. He would say swim baits, big glide baits. He's so into that. He loves those big, expensive glide baits. I think that makes a cool gift. Open that under the tree and it's like, woo, it's big, giant glide bait, hard to get glide bait, Lenny wants toilet paper. I don't know if that's what he wants.
We all need it.
Listen, toilet paper is a good thing to have, especially if you start having some of these weird things happen, like, I don't know, hurricane, a tornado, this or that, your blizzard, you're snowed in. Toilet paper will serve you well. Yes, it will. Trip with me, John Moore says. Thank you, John. There may come a time eventually when I slow down in the touring, professional bass touring, and I do some trips like that. Who knows? I mean, it's hard to predict.
He can't stay in the house.
I can't stay in the house, definitely. Lake Champlain trip from Frank would be a great gift. Big giant rat bait from Nick. Yeah, Nick, great bait. Big giant wake bait. Summertime fishing, man. I could just visualize that, you know. Jason Shea, Dan saying Jason Shea is another guide up on the upper Susquehanna. Check him out. Okay, so we're going to start signing some hats. Dan also wants a big Rapala lure. They're kind of cool. We used to have one in Ike Live Studio. It's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to start signing some hats. Okay, and we've got the red. I like this style hat, guys, because it's very much like a trucker hat. It's that old school. It's got the rope on it. If you're a little retro, it has that retro feel. Could be the 80s, could be the early 90s, you know. And this one is going to
Joseph.
This one's
But
going
he
to.
wants it to say never give up.
He wants to say never give up. Okay, so we're going to sign this to Joseph. Okay. Now, you'd think all these years doing this, guys, I would have a rubber stamp, but no rubber stamp. This is actually, I still sign everything, but hat number 1 to Joseph, of course, with the Never Give Up logo on there. Joseph, thank you. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a happy holiday. Merry Christmas.
Everything tomorrow.
Everything's going to get shipped tomorrow, by the way. We've got Jay Faircloth Fishing checking in with us over on YouTube. How you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good one. I'm having a good one, man. I'm enjoying a little adult beverage here. It's pretty good. Dogfish head. Only has options for U.S. citizens. Canadian shafted again. Question mark, question mark.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes. Matt, we apologize. This whole fiasco with shipping and also, of course, with the tariffs and the customs right now is such a pain. But we will eventually work through that, Matt, and we'll figure out a way to get your hat up to Canada. MP Fishing 28 is ordering a hat right now with us. That's awesome.
That's good.
Yes, that's awesome. Appreciate that. We got River Right Outdoors checking in with us. Appreciate you watching tonight. Once again, we got about 100 more people checked in with us. And the question was, we're going to let it ride one more time. The question was, guys, if you're watching this, what is the perfect Christmas gift for a fisherman, for an angler? If there's one thing that you can think of, we've said digital scale, we've said guide trips, we've said big swim baits. Electronics has to be on this list, doesn't it? Like if you like forward-facing sonar or
like any of the stuff that you could actually it could be grand but could fit under a tree, which wouldn't be a boat.
Yeah.
You could do like a kayak and
Newport motor, battery, lithium batteries.
Yeah. There's actually crazy sales going on right now with Pro Guide batteries. Newport's got wild bundles that actually started today. So if you're looking to rig a John boat or a kayak, we've got crazy stuff going on.
We've got a couple forward-facing sonar live imaging requests coming through for sure. Lithium battery, a Power Pole Vision is another one that just came through. Mervin wants a 21-foot boat. Now listen, if you've got the space to fit that under the tray, I think that's a good gift.
That's impressive. Please send me a picture.
Yeah, we want a picture of your pad if you could fit a 21-foot boat under the tray, for sure. Tim Jennings needs a bass fishing starter kit. Now, Tim, I don't think you do. Tim and I actually got to fish. I guess it was last fall. I can't remember what it was. It was last spring. Yeah. And Tim actually outfished me, so I don't believe he does need a starter kit. He did okay on his own.
I don't know. Bach Fishing said he can't figure out what the perfect gift for his wife is yet. Listen, do not buy her a vacuum. Like if she says something's broken in the house, please don't give that to her. That's never going to go over.
No household items for your wife,
unless your wife specifically says.
Yeah, if she specifically says it, but no, nothing that is like a chore Save that for just a gift.
The
None
locks
of that.
might be changed.
Yeah, Keith Thomas in the house checking in with us, and knowledge is the best gift for Keith Thomas. And I would agree with that, Keith. Fishing knowledge, there's subscriptions, there's videos, there's books out there. And that was one when I was a kid, VHS cassettes. That's right, VCRs, guys. And Jimmy Houston, Bill Dance, Doug Hannon. How many people remember Doug Hannon, the bass professor? Loved watching his stuff.
Here, sign another.
Okay, we've got another hat we're going to sign.
This is actually Frank's. Frank WTF.
Okay. All right, this
You
one's.
get what you asked for, Frank.
All right, Frank. We're getting a hat signed for Frank in the house. He actually wants me to sign it. Never. What?
WTF? He's on here. I saw him on here earlier.
All right, so we're going to do for Frank, we're going to do a special one, and we're going to go to Frank, never give up with the signature, but we're also going to do the
WTF.
WTF. Now, WTF could stand for a lot of different things, but I'm pretty sure I know what it stands for. But Frank,
you're welcome.
Thank you. Got a nice hat signed for you.
Here we go.
Shout out to Frank. You're
and
welcome.
If you're new, I will keep posting where you can go to purchase hats, and we will get you.
Yes, Cam, we're posting it through right now. You can go right over there to that website that just popped up and check that out. I think we also had, I did want to shout out real quick, Rebecca Hyatt checking in with us. Thank you for the message, Rebecca. Becky, help a girl out with my grandson who would love one. Okay, Rebecca, we could definitely get you a hat. If you chime through, give us his name. We can get it signed for him. I think it would make a decent gift. You know what I mean? I think it would be pretty cool. Rob Bass checking in with us, talking about Doug Hannon. He was a very iconic angler, and in a time when bass fishing was a bit simpler, you know, the late 80s into the 90s, into the early 2000s, Doug Hannon was ahead of his time. A lot of research, studying the behavior of bass, and I really did learn a lot from watching his videos back in the day. He was a cool cat. Let's see, just ordered a hat, and the signature request is in the notes. This is from 413 Kayak Fishing. Okay,
I will get it.
All right.
Don't you worry.
All right.
It's coming.
Andy asking, how does he get a hat for his son?
So I keep putting the link
Yep.
up, Andy. I'll put it here again. So the red and the blue hats are on sale for $15. Everything else is whatever it's listed
Regular
at.
price.
Yeah. But all the trucker hats we put at $15 because shipping's about $5, so that makes it about $20.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
It's good.
All right. So Loretta has ordered a surprise sack.
Oh, Loretta!
And
Woo!
she said would love something autographed. She's a huge fan from Berks County, so I sure hope
Berks
you met
County
one
in the
of
house.
the apparel items, because you're gonna get
Wow.
a asshole.
Wow.
Sure.
Look at that. This is now, if you don't know about the Bass Hole brand, it's a little sub brand that we started pretty early on into my career. I want to say probably in, you know, the mid 2000s, but unique logo that we designed, some hidden subliminal messages included in that logo. But we're going to get one of these shirts signed for you, and that'll go with the rest of the surprise sack.
I don't want to ruin your entire surprise sack.
It's
but
loaded.
You got like a
It's
baseball.
loaded.
We got another black. We got a beer label. It's filled with all sorts of goodies. So actually, Vegas, I need you, because there's one thing I didn't. Oh crap! I'm gonna probably leave you. Can you try to find this?
Where?
The one hat I didn't bring was the 30th anniversary hat.
Okay. All right. And that was for Rebecca, correct?
That was for Loretta.
Loretta. Sorry, Loretta. There you go. We got a Bass Hole long sleeve signed for you. Makes a great fishing shirt. Makes a great chilling shirt, too, if you're just chilling at the house. So that's awesome. Andy's reminiscing back in the day. Yeah, different time back then, guys. You know, you talk about the 80s and 90s in bass fishing. It was just a completely different landscape than what you see today. And, you know, I'm not saying it was better necessarily, but it was definitely a little more pure. Bass fishing was definitely a little more cut and dry back then. But, you know, here's the great thing is that through the different eras of bass fishing, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, even now, we have a lot of anglers that are stepping up and doing a great job of teaching bass fishing. And that even goes for today. You know, a lot of these young anglers, you look at the rookies on the Bass Pro Tour and the elites. I learn a lot from watching these guys, from watching them compete, from watching videos and their YouTube channel. So just a lot of great information out there on how to just keep getting better. And that's really what the sport should be all about. Okay, we've got another hat we're signing here, guys, which is cool. This one, I do want to shout this out a little bit. This is a logo that our friend James Riley designed last year. Shout out to James Riley. And it's a combo of, this is my old original Ike logo before we redesigned it, right? This is the original. And then we've got the little 30-year anniversary tag on there, since last year was the 30th year. So I love this hat. And I know there's limited edition of these hats. These hats, there's not a lot of them. So when they go, they go. Yeah. So it's a cool piece of memorabilia for sure. Now, who was this one going to?
Okay, so this is going to Dave. So he wants to say Dave and never give up.
Yep.
And then he also wants Vegas to sign it.
Okay, you got it.
Vegas just actually walked by. So we'll snag him, Dave, and we'll make sure that gets signed. Someone was looking for the gray with the chameleon. So I don't know if I'm going to do a great job with this, but see how it does the turquoise to purple, like around the Ike. And that was designed off of the original rods that had that flip-flop, that purple to like greeny turquoise. So that's what this hat is.
Someone super cool.
To see that.
Yeah, it gives it that flip-flop look. If you remember the original Ike series Abu rods,
Vegas
changed from purple. Dave, I've got that sign for you.
And we'll get Vegas to sign.
To Dave, never give up. And then we're going to get Vegas to come out here and sign that for you as well. So that's awesome. That's cool. You know, I got to tell you, watching Vegas signing stuff, and he's been at a few seminars. He's given a presentation down at Susquehanna Fishing Tackle. Watching him sign autographs is really a cool feeling. As a coach, as a mentor, but as a dad, watching that happen is a pretty cool thing. So definitely rewarding for me when people are, you know, recognize him or want his autograph. And you know, for being 14, I think he's handling a lot of this really, really well. He's not letting any of it get to his head, and he's pretty humble still. Even though he has a mustache at 14, which is a little strange, but I had one at 14 too.
Dave wants you to sign this one.
Okay, so Dave, got Vegas. Vegas, say hello to everybody.
Hi.
All right, Dave's watching out there. Wants your signature on there. So this is a pretty unique hat, guys. I can't say that I've ever signed a hat with Vegas before. So
all right, well, we also have a Vegas the Hammer hat
on
the website.
There's Vegas.
And there's a special friend, Rick, who purchased this hat.
Thank you.
He didn't ask for it to be signed, but I think you should.
Okay.
Sign underneath.
All right. This is for Rick.
Yeah. That's
All right. Shout out to Rick Harris. Awesome guy. All right. There's that one for Dave. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you.
Chad. Oh, we should. He would love to. He's a fish head, as I'm sure Hunter is as well. Richard checking in with us. How you doing tonight, Richard? Thank you for checking in with us. Let me remind you, this is a little Ike Live at the Bar we're doing tonight, and we're running it like a normal show. We're bringing up some topics. We want to hear from you. Please please come through on the message with anything you want to talk about. If you want to have a topic or anything, you have a question, let us know. Also, we're doing a special Manic Hat Monday show. So if you would like a hat signed tonight live on the air, no problem. We can get that done from you. We'll have Becky patch through the website again. Click on the link, pick the hat you want. Let us know what you want it to say, and I can sign it for you live on the air.
Here's one other thing I want to say. If there's also a section on there, if anyone wants to support the Ike Foundation with a donation on their order, we totally appreciate that. The Ike Foundation right now, if there's any donations, $20 or more, we actually have a really cool, and I didn't bring them down. They're these, the Pura Vida bracelets. They're the cool, like the rope with the charm.
Oh, they're cool, yeah.
But we put our own charms on there too with the Ike Foundation, a little fish and everything.
That's cool.
That's free to you if you make a $20 donation. We throw that in the box as well. So if anyone wants to add that on, just know that I can do that.
That's super cool. Edward wants to know, can I sign the one he just got? Sure, Edward, we can do that. I guess it'd just be a matter of shipping it back, and then we could sign it and ship it back to you. I guess that'd be the easiest way. I'm assuming. Yeah, we can do that for you. No problem.
Did you literally just do it, or like I've already probably sent it out to you?
Yeah, Edward, Becky wanted to know, did you already get the hat, or did you just order it just now? If you just ordered it now, we can get it for you.
Right,
we've got
blue one.
We've got Braxton. Can I talk about the better baits to use as the prices increase, specifically with online shopping? That's from Braxton. Braxton, that's a good question. And I'll tell you this, that you do not have to spend a lot of money to catch fish. I think, that's a big misconception, is that you need to have the most expensive rods, reels, $500 swim baits, this, that, to catch fish. You don't. And Braxton, in my opinion, soft plastics are still one of the best baits you could use to catch bass. And generally speaking, soft plastics are very affordable. Even if you're not getting like take soft stick baits, for example, right? Even if you don't want to buy the Senko brand or the Berkeley General Power Bait brand, a 4 or a 6-inch soft plastic stick bait, a Senko style lure, is the most fish catching bait ever designed. And, you can get them relatively cheap. You don't need a lot of different terminal tackle for it. Some hooks, some Texas rig hooks, some wacky hooks, a jig head, a shaky head, and you could catch bass from a foot to 20, 30 feet. So that's a good question, Braxton. I think don't be intimidated by prices. Keep it simple. Soft plastics catch more fish than anything I know, Hayden just purchased the blue hat. Hayden, we'll get that signed for you. We're going to pull it up here in a second, and we'll get that signed for you.
You better get going because orders are coming in.
Okay. All right.
So I want to do that one in silver.
I'll do this one in silver? Yeah, we'll try it in silver. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is the blue hat.
This is to Rich.
And this one's
R-I-C-H.
This one's gone to Rich.
Mm-hmm.
It looks great with the silver.
Okay.
Okay. And anything in particular? I'll just give it the Never Give Up.
Yep. All right.
All right, we got a blue trucker signed to Rich. Never give up. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate that. We got another
and then I've
blue trucker coming.
All right, this one is to Brooks though. So James ordered for Brooks.
Okay.
Brooks.
Okay, so this one's for James to Brooks.
All right, then keep talking and I'll get the next round.
Okay. All right, there you go, James. We got one for Brooks right there, custom signed tonight. I did want to Merry Christmas, Pat. Pat Rose checking in with us. you want to talk about a guy that's iconic in fishing, go check out Pat Rose's podcast radio show. I've been doing his show for probably literally 20 years. Pat's got a great program. So many anglers that he interviews. Definitely please check that out. Let's see. Corey, what are we doing here? What's up, Corey? Doing a little live, typical live at the bar. We're bringing some topics up, and we're also signing some hats. If you're interested, head on over to the website. You can get a hat. I'll sign it on air for you tonight. So let's see.
Jason, I got yours. For whatever reason, I don't have it in the box. I got to run upstairs and grab your hat, but we're going to get you signed. But it says to Jason, 413 kayak fishing. Do you want all that on the hat or just to Jason? So make sure you tell me before I go get
Also, a quick question from Mike Robinson about a frog rod. The question was, should the action of the rod be heavy or medium heavy? Mike, it's a great question. And I want to answer it for you the best way I know how, which is I used to use a heavy action rod when I frog fished. I used to use a 7.6 heavy action. Then I started traveling with Ish Monroe, and this has gone back about 15 or 20 years. And Ish told me to go down to a medium heavy action rod, and it really made a big difference in my frog fishing. It made a big difference for casting, distance, accuracy, but also landing fish. I think when you're frog fishing, unless you're in the absolute jungle of all jungles, a medium heavy gives you just a little bit of tip, but a lot of backbone. So in my opinion, Mike, the correct frog rod, 7.4 to 7.6, medium heavy, not heavy action. Yes.
Okay, so Jason, I got yours. I have the notes. I'm going to grab that hat. Edward, you wanted the chameleon, and I believe you said earlier what you wanted on it. Can you just say it again so we make sure we get it right? Can you just put that in? Because I don't want to get that wrong because you didn't have it in the notes.
Yep, Edward, patch that through and we'll get it signed for you. All right, guys, I am going to change topics here while we're waiting to sign some more hats. We got about 300 people. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It's a Monday night. Thanks for joining Becky and I at the bar. The topic I want to change to is something that a rule that Bass just changed. And if you have been watching the last few weeks, there's been a lot of turmoil based around guys failing polygraphs, guys supposedly getting information during the off limits, a lot of DQs, a lot of bad atmosphere surrounding pro fishing. Bass decided to change the off limits rule to 28 days before the event. And the last few 2, 3, 4 years, as soon as they announced the schedule, that location was off limits. So I guess the question is, do you guys like the change that Bass went back to only 28-day off limit period? Or do you like the old off limits period where as soon as they announced the location, it was off limits? I would love to hear your opinion on this. I've heard varying opinions from the other pros. So I would love to hear your opinion on this change in the off limits. I think there's probably some good points to it, and there's probably some bad points to it. So would love to hear your opinion on it. For me, I think that, the one thing that I always wanted to try to have in pro bass fishing is as even as a playing field as you could get before the start of the tournament. So, I kind of liked the fact that once they announced it, you couldn't fish there. You couldn't, you couldn't get information about that place. You couldn't talk to locals. You couldn't talk to your buddy. You couldn't get waypoints. You couldn't get blue dots. And now, you know, a guy right now could call up 10 dudes from Lake Guntersville and ask them for their 10 best waypoints and load them into his graph, and it's totally legal. You know, I'm not sure about that. You know, I'm not sure that that's the right thing to keep an even playing field. Now, I know, you know, like Guntersville is a great example of a place where a lot of the pro anglers live. And for a guy that lives on the place, you know, that presents a problem because he can't talk to his buddy. He can't talk to his dad. He can't go fishing with his son. You know, that I don't like. That I never liked about the extended off limits. But, man, I want an even playing field. I don't want to show up to Guntersville next February and try to beat a guy that has 200 blue dots from the best fisherman on Guntersville. I want to show up and I want to try to beat the fish for that moment, not history and not information. So, you know, there's different opinions on it, but I would love to hear what you guys have to think. Chad says you still have to catch them. Chad, absolutely true. You could have the best waypoints in the world, and if you can't catch a bass to save your life, it ain't going to help you. So I agree with that. Hayden says he thinks it's a start. Seems to be a much better change to the rule. I wish they would just get away from the whole thing. So Hayden, I think what Hayden's saying is no off limits. Like, if you want to get info, you get info. If you don't, you don't. I think, Hayden, I think that's an interesting point of view because you would definitely have less people failing the polygraphs if there was no off limits. And maybe that's a good thing, right? Maybe it is. David Brown wants to know when Becky and I are starting our own lures. Are we ever going to do that? Okay. We might eventually do that. As soon as Becky...
We'll make Vegas do it.
Yeah, Becky wants to start her own fashion line. So as soon as that happens, we'll do that. Let's see. There could be borderline cheating asking for waypoints, in my opinion. Well, I mean, the way the rule's written, and this is
Edward. Oh yeah,
this is coming from Brad. The way the rule's written, Brad, as long as you don't buy them, barter for them, purchase them, you could get them. Like literally right now on this live, I could ask you guys, please help me, give me the best waypoints on Guntersville. And if you put them up there and I took those waypoints, I would be legal. So it's a strange thing.
Now we're getting behind.
Okay, guys, we're going to get caught up. We're going to get caught up.
Edward.
This is to Edward. Edward got the cool limited edition flip-flop hat. Very, very cool.
We're getting behind. He can't multitask.
It's hard to multitask. All right, guys. To Edward, never give up. Edward, thank you. Appreciate that. Happy holidays. I hope you like that hat.
Okay.
We've got another Ike 30-year limited edition.
Okay, so this is okay. Mark got this one. It needs to go to Nikki T.
Okay.
Never give up.
All right, this is for Mark, but it's going to Nikki T. Never give up, Nikki T.
Nikki T. NICKY and T. Period. And then Vegas has to say, Vegas, come here. And then Vegas has to sign that one too.
Okay.
I have to keep these in order.
All right. Mark, there's to Nikki T. Never give up. We're going to get Vegas to come out and sign that as well. Vegas, we've got another hat for you here.
Yeah.
Young man.
Sign.
There you go.
This one?
Yep, right there. Sign on that one. That's for Nikki T. Thank you, Mark. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. I hope he likes it.
Yeah.
Think it's a he. Okay. Got Vegas signature on there. Thank you, Vegas. Appreciate that. Okay.
I'm going to run out in a minute.
All right.
I'm just trying to make sure that
Okay. Frank had a great question. Frank says, would you actually trust someone else's waypoints? Frank, that's a great question. I think in fishing, there is always the element of lack of trust. So I mean, listen, if it's your friend, if it's someone you do trust, I'm sure they're good waypoints, but it's hard for anglers to give up their best juice. I don't care if you fish BFLs, club tournaments, kayak events, or the Bass Pro Tour. Giving away a honey hole is hard to do, but a lot of that happens. And I think for a lot of people, when you have a pro call you, if you have a guy, a pro that you've been following your whole life, call you and say, man, can you help me? I think that's an enticing thing to people, and they want to help. They really do, right? They want to help that guy win or help that guy have success. And, again, but the problem that I have with it is I want this sport to be an even playing field. And it worries me that too much of that takes a little bit away from that. Ralph has an interesting comment, and Ralph's comment is, cheaters are going to cheat. The ones that live in the gray will always stretch the limit. The ones that always go by the rules will continue to respect the sport and go by the rules. Ralph, that was actually super well said. And I agree with that. And I think that anytime you have money and fame mixed together, you're going to have some people that cheat. You're going to have some people that push the gray. And I don't think you could get away with that. So maybe what you're saying, Ralph, is the off limits doesn't matter, right? Because you're going to have cheaters no matter what. So maybe it doesn't matter, Chad, I will be at the Classic next year, not fishing it, but I will be at the Classic. I hope to see you there. Edward says, just like in the BFLs with us now, depending on the co-angler and boater. So Edward is talking about the new 3-hour forward-facing limit in the BFLs. To be determined on whether that's going to be successful or whether that's going to be a shit show. And I actually think it's going to be a total shit show, but we'll see what happens with that one. Ken checking in with us. Ken, thank you. I hope you have a great holiday as well. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas. Want to remind everybody, this is a Ike Live at the Bar, but if you see Becky scrambling here in the back, it's because we are doing a special Manic Hat Monday signing event here on this live. If you would like a hat signed live on the air, go to the website. Becky's going to patch it through here in a second. Get whatever hat you want, and I will sign them for you live. So it's like the Manic Hat Monday, but I'm doing them right here on the spot.
But we got to get moving.
All right, we're going to get moving.
Now they're all coming in. Y'all got crazy. I was caught up for a hot second. So
we got a gray Ike Trucker.
So
this is one of my favorite hats, by the way.
Okay, so hold on.
Okay.
Let me go back to make sure we get this
Okay,
right.
so we have gray Trucker.
We got 2 of them.
Okay, we've got another. We've got 2 hats coming through here.
These are going to go to Caden and Ronnie. So
okay.
C-A-D-E-N.
C-A-D. C-A-D.
Yeah.
E-N.
Yeah.
E-N.
E-N.
Okay. All right. I just want to we're making sure we get the spelling correct here.
Okay.
All right. So this one's to Caden.
Yeah.
All right.
And
all right. There you go, Caden. Merry Christmas.
And
okay.
And then to Ronnie, and they go together.
Okay.
And thank you.
And
for
this
your
one
donation.
is to Ronnie.
Yeah.
And Becky says thank you for the donation as well, guys.
Yeah. All the chameleon people, I'm going to run out and grab them. I was just trying to get him a little caught up. I promise. I'm not. Okay. All right.
All right, Ronnie. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holiday. All right, we got
so
a blue trucker, guys.
Blue trucker. This one is to Hayden and Ranger. Okay. So it's Hayden and Ranger.
Okay.
Okay, got that one. I know, sorry.
We're getting caught up, guys.
We were trying to get caught up. I had to make Mike stop talking for a hot second.
Okay. That one is to Hayden and Ranger. Never give up. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Happy holiday.
Hold on. Ike Shark blue logo.
Okay.
You need silver.
All right.
Ike Shark logo, blue front. No, that is not the right.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll do that in a second.
All right.
I got to make sure. Ike Shark blue. Yes, wait. Okay, this is the one.
Brian Shirley with the question, what series will be fishing next season? Brian, I'm going to fish the Bassmaster Elite Series again in 2026. Definitely going to be also cherry picking a Toyota series, maybe an Open, and probably a Bassmaster kayak event as well. Okay, guys, this is a badass hat. And I want to say badass because this is like, if you can see that, it's like a light navy blue with a big silver embroidered shark on it. So this is a good one.
Okay, so this is Adrian Never Give Up.
Okay.
A-D.
Okay. What do you think? Silver?
R-I-N. Yes, silver.
Okay.
R-I-N.
A-D.
R-I-A-N. Never give up. Okay. And then 5. Oh, Tim's going to go crazy on this one. He's got a lot of words here. A lot of words, Tim.
Okay. We got to Adrian. Never give up. Adrian, thank you very much. Happy holidays to you.
Okay.
All right. We got a never give up Ike hat. Very, very cool. This is another one with the slogan on the front.
Oh my gosh, Tim. This is a lot.
Okay.
Tim Jennings wants.
This is a Tim Jennings hat.
Leave yourself a lot of room.
I'm going to leave a lot of room.
Tim, we caught a big bad mother! Exclamation point. Tim, he cracked up.
Big
Bad
mother.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Hashtag LFG.
Hashtag LFG. Wow.
Jerry, if you want to buy a hat and get it signed, we are working to get this done. Here's
very
the link.
Unique hat for Tim Jennings. Definitely, I could say without a doubt, Tim, that's a one-of-a-kind hat. There is no other out there.
30th edition.
All right, guys, we have another Ike 30. These are limited edition. So if you own one of these, even if you end up wearing it, save this thing. Might be worth like $1 on eBay one day or something. I don't know.
Okay,
All
so
right.
this is Cameron. Cameron would
Okay.
like you to sign the hat. Just sign it to Cameron. He's been
Okay.
watching you since he was 10. He's
Oh,
now
that's
32.
awesome.
And he does some tournament fishing in Mississippi. Awesome.
Okay.
Got it? That's that one. I'm not forgetting about you chameleon people, I promise.
All right, Cameron, that's to you, buddy. Thank you for watching all those years. I love when that happens, when a fan will say, "Man, I've been watching you since I was 10, and now I'm 35." I'm like, wow, that's awesome. But it feels good. It feels good to know that you have had longevity in something. That you were able to ride the wave of ups and downs and good and bad. And I think for anyone in a career, whatever your career is, when you look back after you've been doing it a long time, there is a certain feeling. It warms your heart to know that you made a living doing something that you like, that you love. And for me, it's bittersweet because, I had a lot of ups and downs, and but through it all, I hope that I've entertained people. I've hoped that I've made people laugh, you know, that I've
He
maybe
makes me laugh.
I hope that I've taught some people a few things. Like they're the things that are important, you know. It's the trophies are awesome and all that stuff, but I hope I've entertained people over the years. Clayton checking in with us from Central Arkansas. Clayton, how you doing tonight? Braxton checking in with us, of course. We've got Cam, Larry. Larry wants to know if we can post the link again. If you show me how to do it, I can do that. Larry, we'll get that posted for you in a second. I got about 350 people watching tonight. I want to thank you guys
Someone
for
asked
tuning in
about
with
getting
us.
the book signed. I'm leaving the special notes section up for a little while. So if you want to purchase a book and get that signed, just put it in the special notes and we'll make sure that happens.
Yeah, we'll get that done for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We've got a red trucker, guys. Love this one.
Okay.
Really
this
bright.
One is for Doug. Doug didn't put anything in the special notes, but you're getting it signed anyways, Doug.
Okay.
Because we're just signing it all today.
All right, we got a red trucker hat for Doug. Thank you, Doug. Happy holidays to you. We've got the blue trucker, a little retro rope on the front there.
The blue trucker is Cody, C-O-D-Y. Cody, you're getting that signed too. Okay, 90. And then Russell's crazy like Tim. He's got a lot to say. It's fine.
All right, Cody, there's your hat. Cody, thank you. Happy holidays to you. Hope you have a good one.
This is the 30th edition.
All right, another 30th limited edition hat going out.
Okay, and this one is going to Ronnie. Keep catching those monster bass. Monster bass, Ronnie. Yes, we were at ICAST this year. We run around like crazy people. Although we didn't put Mike in any costume.
No costume this year. Okay. Ronnie, keep catching those monster bass. Never give up. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ronnie. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Beck's got a little order going on here. I'm messing her up.
All right. So this is the Ike Shark logo, blue front, white mesh back.
Okay. Got the blue shark.
This is Brad. Never give up.
Okay. This one's to Brad.
Mm-hmm. We're coming. All right.
All right, Brad. Never give up. Happy holidays to you. Appreciate that.
This one is for Carrie, C-A-R-Y.
Okay.
Okay, C-A-R-Y. Carrie, you are getting your blue trucker hat. 65.93. We got another blue.
All right. Carrie, there you go. Never give up. Hope you love that one. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, so Marshall, this one
Got another
is
blue
for
one?
Doug.
This one's for Doug.
I feel like what's the Home Shopping Network? Do you feel like the Home Shopping Network?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So guys, after the hat, we're going to be doing rare coins a little later. If you want to stick around with us, we'll do the rare coins during the Eagles game. Maybe as like a good luck memento for the Eagles. Are you wanting to put that right here behind this hat? Okay.
I'm getting my list together of the ones that I got to go out and get. So.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
Yes. Martin chiming in with a glad you're running Bass Cat boats. Thank you, Martin. Bass Cat's
right back.
Okay. Bass Cat's an awesome boat brand. I've been running Bass Cat since 2006. I have nothing bad to say about it. They're just amazing boats. Before I was with Bass Cat, I was with Ranger. Ranger's an amazing boat as well. So I've been real lucky in my career to have been with two really, really, really good boat companies. So, but I can tell you, Bass Cat, as solid as they come, guys. If you're looking for a bass boat, if you're like, man, should I get this? Should I get that? Bass Cat is hard to beat. Absolutely. Derek Slack checking in. He wants a guide trip with me and Brian the Carpenter. And then we can go smash pints at the Flyers game. Yo, Derek, I kind of like that idea. Like, I'm not even going to charge for that. Like, let's go catch some bass. Let's go smash their faces in. Then let's go get drunk at the Flyers game. Dude, I'm so into that. That's just what I do anyway. So I'm into it, you know? Yes, hit Brian the Carpenter up with a private message. He'll make sure he can make that happen. Nicholas, Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. You know, I've said this before, but I'll say it real quick. Christmas, December and Christmas of all the holidays is my favorite. It's the one time of the year where we're home, we're with family, we're with friends. We're not traveling, we're not touring, we're not doing seminars. I think just the celebration of that day, the birth of Christ, those things, man, it's special. And I think sometimes as a touring angler, you can get drawn away from the things that are really important in life because of the schedule and the events and the competition and all that pulls you sometimes from what's really important. And the holidays make you grounded, bring you back to reality, which I love. New Jersey bass fisherman, will I be at Susquehanna Bait and Tackle? I'm not sure yet. I would love to be there. It's not far from where I live. I hope I'm there. Martin's been running a Bass Cat since 2003, longer than me. That's awesome. Braxton, all he wants for Christmas is his new PB. Braxton, what is your new PB? I want to know. Nicholas also chiming in on the holidays. Great holiday. I will definitely be at the Elites this year. I think it's going to be a special year. You always have these little feelings before the year starts. And when last year started, I had a bad feeling because I was hurt. I got hurt literally like 2 weeks before the tour started. This year, feeling healthy, feeling refreshed, feeling energized, very, very excited about the tour. Ricky Rhodes checking in from North Kakalaki. What's up, Ricky? How you doing tonight? I hope everything's well. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. Brad wants to know, is this hat mesh on the back or fabric? The Ike Chamelin. Okay, Brad, it is fabric on the back.
Oh, the chameleon?
The chameleon. It is fabric on the back. That's all fabric. So this is one of those, little higher end hats, but limited edition chameleon look. It's a great one. All right, guys. Eric wants me to bring the beard back for next year. Beck, thoughts?
No.
Mustache, beard, lamb chops, goatee, neck hair, unibrow. I could bring the unibrow back. Oh, they're all ideas, okay. Thomas checking in with us. Hello, Thomas. How you doing? Ricky's doing well. Thank you. He's ready to go back bass fishing next month. I am too, Ricky. I hope you have a wonderful holiday as well. Yes. Let's see. Yes. Chops. Eric votes chops, the big lamb chops.
Like Elvis.
Like Elvis or Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. Dear Grimmett.
Yeah. Chad wants me to bring the long hair back. Chad, I can't bring the long hair back because I don't have a lot of it left. I don't know if you can see, but it's getting a little.
It would be.
It's getting a little peaked here.
Thin.
This is old guy hair, which is not good hair. It's old guy hair. So.
All right, let me get caught up real quick here.
Okay. We got Gnarly Colby with a great question. Has the jersey design been announced for 2026.
Not yet.
We're going to do that on the first Ike Live of January. We've got 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 big announcements for the first show back in January in 2026. So great question, but we're not ready to give that up yet. But the January show, I just want to tease it right now, guys. It's going to be a monster. A lot of stuff going to be announced on that show. So it's going to be going. Sam wants to know if any ice fishing this year. Sam, funny you say that. I've got a little ice fishing trip I'm planning with my homie, Rich Ortiz up in upstate New York.
No.
Rich and I are going to do probably a little bit of Lake George fishing, maybe some other stuff up in the Adirondacks. So very excited about ice fishing this year.
Vernon, the hats are still happening.
Vernon, you can still get a hat. We'll get it signed for you. All right.
Okay.
I want to get caught up.
So
okay.
I have these 3 we need signed.
Okay.
Jason, 413 kayak fishing. Hold on.
Okay.
I have a question for you because it looks like the Ike Foundation hats have changed. So we still have it with the gray and it's got the turquoise outline, the teal outline, but it doesn't have the Ike Foundation in the back. So we either have this one, which is basically the same design, but I guess for some reason it didn't end up embroidered on the back and I guess no one caught that. Or straight up black Ike Foundation. So Jason, tell me which one you want. We'll get it signed and out to you. It's apparently a little different than the website. Guess I gotta get that fixed. That's what happens when you do too many things.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, the chameleon.
Okay, we got the Ike Chameleon.
This is
material in the back.
Okay, so Mike ordered this one, but he wants it made out to Joe.
Okay.
And never give up.
Okay.
Joe. Okay, the gray one. Okay, perfect.
All right, this one was for Mike,
So
but
much
it's
conversation.
to Joe.
Yes, to Joe.
Mike, I hope Joe loves that hat, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Want me to start another pile here?
Yeah, put those right there
Okay.
because I have a section.
All right.
Okay, now.
All right.
Okay, so Jason wants this made out.
Okay.
To,
Jason, this
I wanna
is
make sure I
the
get this.
Ike Foundation
Okay, so
logo.
it's Jason at 413 kayak fishing.
Okay.
We got you, Jason. The hats and the apparel are literally stored on the opposite side of the property. So I ran outside. It's a little chilly, but I got it. It's fine. All right. Perfect. All right. Got that? Excellent. Yep. We got you, Jason.
Jason, we got you, Jason. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday.
My other chameleon.
Hope you have a great one.
Chad, I'll be sending you a bracelet too. Thank you so much for your donation.
Chad, thank you for the donation. We got another chameleon hat.
Okay.
Shark chameleon.
So please sign my hat. So that goes to Chad, and then we'll get Vegas to sign it as
this
well.
This one's to Chad.
Yep, that's Chad.
Okay.
And we'll get Vegas to sign this one as well. He's playing video games with his friends, so he's ignoring us every time we ask him to come out here. Does anyone else have a 14-year-old? Welcome to our world. But we will make sure before I ship tomorrow, we'll get all that done.
Chad, and we'll have Vegas sign it on this side for you as well.
Yep.
Okay.
You put that right there.
Okay.
Thank you. And then this was the one that I just ran out. Oh gosh, y'all are fast.
You guys are fast. You guys are fast.
The logo, blue front, white mesh. Okay.
Got the blue shark.
For Samuel, he says, never give up.
Okay.
Samuel would like never give up.
To Samuel.
Let's hope I brought in enough hats. Watch somebody order something that I didn't bring in. Thought I was caught up. No, it'll be fine. It is all going to be fine. If I have to go back out, I'll go back out. Did you just let the dogs out?
Yes. All right. Samuel, that one's to you, buddy. Never give up. Hope you have a happy holiday. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a wonderful one.
So this is
Okay.
a blue. This one is going to, so Cody ordered this Bentley. Never give up.
Okay, this is for Cody to Bentley.
Okay. Hopefully Mike spelled people's names correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's to Bentley. Bentley, I hope you like it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Okay.
Adrian, I didn't bring a book in, but don't you worry. I will get
Adrian,
your-
we're going to get that book signed for you 100%. No problem.
in case it doesn't happen before we finish up here.
I see John just sent a message through to put Fairview on the schedule. John's referring to a lake in the Pocono Mountains up in Pennsylvania that I fished as a kid, that to this day is a really, really good sleeper bass lake, a smaller lake. I think it's about 90 or 100 acre lake, but it's in the shadow of Lake Wallenpaupack. So it gets probably a little less pressure than what Wallenpaupack gets. So yes, that's awesome. David checking in saying he likes kayak fishing. He kayak fishes with his son all over the state of Michigan. 100% David, kayak fishing special. I love it. I very, 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 very much love it. Let's see. Some of these hats I like are going to be Christmas presents. I think some of them are also going to go in man caves. So that's kind of cool. You know, I definitely appreciate that. I think that's going to be awesome. All right, we're gonna keep it going, guys. We're gonna do the blue trucker.
Okay, hold on.
Again.
Okay, this is Owen. Keep catching them big ones.
Okay.
Nate, we got you. Owen, keep catching them big ones. Chad, same thing. There's jerseys for sale on the website, and you can put it in the notes. You can have it autographed however you would like. I think I actually have to load last year's.
And this one was
jerseys.
for Nate.
Nate.
Okay, Nate.
Got that for Owen.
There's one for Owen. Keep catching those big ones. I hope Owen loves it. I hope he has a great holiday.
That goes over here.
Okay. All right. We've got another. Guys, this is a cool one. This is a sleeper. Like, I like all these hats, but look at the embroidered Never Give Up. Really big and bold with the smaller Ike logo on there. That's a cool hat. That's really cool.
That's for George McKnight.
Okay.
George, and then McKnight, McKnight. Yep. Perfect. All right, we got you. All right, we got a red and a blue.
All right, that one is for George McKnight. Thank you, George. Never give up. Happy holiday to you.
Trying to get out of order.
Okay. We're going to go with
the football game started.
Yeah, the football game started. I put the alarm on for the football game, guys. We got a red trucker.
Okay, so on the red one, can you put Never Give Up Alex?
Okay. ALEX.
ALEX. And then James, I just want to make sure on the blue one, you just want Never Give Up, not to a name. We'll just put Never Give Up for now. If something comes through, you let me know. But
okay. That one's to Alex. Never give up. Merry Christmas, Alex. I hope you have a good one.
And then just Never Give Up on that one.
Okay.
And those are together.
And this is to
that he didn't put a name, but if something comes through,
Okay, and there's number 2. There's a Never Give Up. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, these 2 are together.
Okay. I hope everybody's having a good night. Yeah, this was a cool little show tonight. We talked about some stuff. We talked about great Christmas presents for anglers during the holidays. We talked about the new off limits rule at bass. 6, 7. You know, what is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? You know. And we're also signing a bunch of hats. I hope you enjoy these hats. If you've purchased one or you got one for somebody for the holidays, I hope they like them. This one's a Bass Fishing Hall of Fame hat. This is another limited edition hat, guys. You're not going to see these a lot anymore. So this is cool.
Okay, perfect. And then, okay, so David Brown would like to Dave from Hall of Famer Mike Iaconelli. Can you say it? Do you have your readers on? To Dave from Hall of Famer. That's you.
That's me.
Yeah. Okay. But for the last one, hold on. James, did you want the blue one made out to you? Because we got the red one with Alex, but do you want the blue one to say?
There you go, David Brown.
James?
That's for you, buddy. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday.
Just let me know, because I'll add James onto that blue one.
Yes. All right, guys. So I hope you're having a good one. Here's the other thing I wanted to say, and let me make sure that this is right. If for some reason this show ends and you didn't get a chance to get the hat, just if you order it tonight, I will get that signed for you, right? If we can't do it live on air, is that true or no?
Yes, I'm leaving the notes in, so you might not have seen it get signed, or there might be orders that are rolling in right now, and we're gonna go do. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Bidding on things.
No, I'm not.
Listen, I need you to put this one.
Okay.
It was James, right? That was, yes.
Okay.
James.
This one's to James.
Yes.
Okay.
Just put right up there to James.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. And so we got you. Okay. So yeah. So if we didn't get to you.
All right. There you go, James. Thank you.
The orders are rolling in. So we will get all this done tonight. We'll get it signed. And I'm going to spend a lot of time shipping tomorrow.
Yeah, be a lot of shipping tomorrow. I hope you guys are getting prepared for this holiday. It's going to be a good one. I just feel it in the air. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be a good Christmas. Let me remind you that this podcast is brought to you by Abu Garcia. Speaking of great Christmas gifts, head on over to abugarcia.com. Check out what they got. That Beast rod and reel. They just launched it. Phenomenal for throwing bigger baits, whether it's a swim bait or big finesse stuff. Check out the Beast by Abu Garcia. Show's also brought to you by Tackle Warehouse. Talk about a place to go for shopping for your favorite fishermen. Dude, Tackle Warehouse is the place. Great deals, great sales, plus a lot of exclusive sizes and colors you can't get anywhere else. Head on over to tacklewarehouse.com. Last but not least, this podcast is brought to you by the Ike Foundation. We're trying to get kids fishing. If you want to help grow the sport, if you want to help get kids into the sport, head on over to the IkeFoundation.org. Lots of ways you can get involved. Real quick with that, Beck, we do have our scholarship banquet coming up in January.
It's the last Friday of January, which I think is the 29th or 30th.
Yep, last Friday of January. If you're watching this and you live within a drive of South Jersey, come on out to this event, dude. We're raising money for kids fishing. We're also raising money for college scholarships. We're going to raise some money and select graduating high school seniors that have a love for the outdoors, hunting, fishing, camping. And this is an event where we come out, we mingle, we talk, we dance, we celebrate. Great food, great beverages. come on out with
and
us.
like 50 or 60 auction baskets.
Auction items.
I mean,
It's such a fun night.
I
So
know there's a handful of people on here that have been to the event.
Yeah.
I can tell you there's so much stuff
Yeah.
that you could go home with, all for good cause. It all raises the money for the scholarship. We're going to have some extra fun stuff this year, like a flipping competition.
Oh,
and,
I know.
some surprise.
I like that.
Stuff. So
I like it.
changing it up a little bit. All the same stuff still, but just throwing in some extra fun things to make it fun for everybody. Just so everyone knows, I know we're going to roll out, so we're going to get all this signed tonight. Don't worry. John Irvin, I've got yours. I saw people that were worried. Brad Lanius, I've got yours. Charles Pucker, Vernon, Sean Williams, Keith Hoffner, David Freitas, Doug Hudnall. So the orders have come through. So don't worry. I'm sorry we didn't get to sign it live, but they're going to get done. We're going to get it out. I see your notes. So we'll
get them signed for you guys.
The gentleman who bought the book, I got you. I think that was Adrian, I think. Anyways, got you. We'll take care of it all tonight. No problem.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us on a Monday night. I hope the rest of your week is awesome. I hope if you're watching football, your team wins. We're gonna disconnect here and go watch the Eagles. See if the Eagles can pull out a win tonight. Hopefully, it would be great. Also, guys, we're going to have probably another show for you before the year is out. And then let me remind you, our first show back in January, brace yourself, because we have 3 big announcements coming in that show. Very, very exciting to let you guys in on some of the big things that are going to happen.
Yeah, be ready, like right at New Year's.
Yeah.
Like it's probably going to be like on the 2nd or the 1st, because we got some crazy. Literally the biggest.
We have announcements coming in January that are so big. One of them for
You're
sure.
You're going to tinkle your pants.
One of them for sure, I can definitely say has never been done in the sport of professional bass fishing. So very excited about that announcement, plus a couple others. So look forward to seeing you with another show before the holidays and then one right after the new year. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Good luck, good fishing. And thank you to everybody that purchased hats tonight and supported the Ike Foundation. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And we hope you have a wonderful night. And we will definitely see you soon. Cheers. Happy holiday. Have a good one. We'll see you guys.
Everyone.
Bye.
Do you fish for excitement? Do you fish for passion? Do you fish to get outside? Or do you fish to win? Abu Garcia for life.
You guys know I'm a power junkie, not just on cranking, but on my trolling motor batteries. The days of running 2, 3, and 4 batteries is over. Guys, we've got this new system, and this is going to be what I run. We've got a 31 that will run everything in my boat, electronic-wise, 1 battery. We've got a 36 that will run my trolling motor all day, 1 battery. Last but not least, we tie it into 1 charger, charging both batteries, and we've got an amazing system. Tie that into 3 posts, little visual indicator, Bluetooth, NEMA. You add all those things together, and you've got a system that's going to change the game. Check this out. It's the brand new Pro Guide batteries and charging system. It's a game changer.
You know, right now where we're standing, we're in Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is right there. This is the concrete jungle. And, you know, a lot of those kids, as they grow up, they don't fish. It's interesting because they're surrounded by water, you know, the Delaware River, the Schuylkill, ponds, city park lakes. But they don't have the influence to cast, to fish, to have a rod and reel. And that became our focus, you know, is to target kids in what we call non-traditional areas, you know, urban areas, city centers, where the population's high, and let these kids have an experience. You know, it's amazing. I mean, some of the experiences we've had, whether it's Central Park in New York City, here in Camden, other parts of the country, even just casting.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to see it, isn't it?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
And you know, you see these kids have this experience they've never had, and they light up, you know? The big thing, I think, for the Ike Foundation is we're not saying we want all these kids to become professional anglers.
Yeah.
Be great if some of them did, but we want them to have that fishing experience because it ties them to so many other positive things. The outdoors, nature, conservation. Ecology, you know, all these amazing things in life that maybe they wouldn't have been exposed to any other way. We're trying to help with that. So it's important. It's important for us.
Yeah.
We're proud of it.
I subscribe to Bass U TV, and so should you.
Great place to learn about anything you want to know about bass fishing.
You get it at Bass U. We got the best of the best.
I'm not just an instructor, I'm a subscriber.
I'm John Cruz, and I am a subscriber.
You can always learn, and watching Bass U is definitely helps with that. It's something that I like to do, and it's definitely something that you need to do.
If I'm still learning, you should be too.
Subscribe to Bass U because you'll learn how to catch a lot more fish.
Ike Live, brought to you exclusively by Abu Garcia.